Hello everyone, thank you for listening and watching. In this video, I'm going to talk about the dangers of casual sex. This is a video that I have been guided to make, so here we go. I want to start off by saying that I am not here to judge or demonize anyone. I'm going to be talking about this from an energetic and spiritual perspective, right? The implications of having multiple sexual partners, okay? And this information is not discriminatory either based on your sexual identification or preferences. Sex is sex, okay? Anybody who is sexually active will be able to benefit or learn from this information. So me as a reader, as well as other readers, we've been picking up on a lot of sex magic lately. We've definitely been picking up on the attack on the divine feminine, the war between the masculine and feminine energies, and the lines being blurred with sexuality itself, right? It's no longer about being heterosexual and homosexual anymore. That's a very broad topic now, okay? But I've also been picking up on the succubus incubus energies being stirred up, you know, with this whole soft boy era and more down low people being exposed. These dating sites promoting casual sex. And by the way, when it comes to dating sites from a spiritual perspective, that is a cesspool of succubus, incubus, lower vibrational sexual energies. Okay? I live in Texas and I live near Houston, and there's been a lot of talk about the STD rate being extremely high here. Okay? And that is because of this topic I'm talking about now, the flippant attitude people have when it comes to their sexual energy and just being willing to give it away to anybody at any time. You know, there's other ways to meet people. I personally detest dating sites. I've tried them. I've never lasted more than a day or two. And I have men hitting on me all the time wherever I go. I don't seem to have a problem, but you know, take what resonates with this video and leave the rest. But I just feel like dating sites are more dangerous than they are beneficial. And I know that's not true for everyone, but that's just my perspective, okay? I want to talk about celibacy and abstinence too, because those are two different things. Abstinence is the temporary withholding of sex. So that's the person that says they want to wait until they're married, or they only want to have sex with somebody they're committed to. So I'm somebody that practices abstinence, okay? I'm not just going to be fucking people to be fucking people, even though I'm single, and I could if I wanted to. That's just something that I choose not to do because I understand the spiritual implications of it. Now, celibacy is more permanent. That's usually connected to your spiritual beliefs, okay? So that's like the nuns and the monks and people that take a vow of celibacy in order to utilize their sexual and creative energies to serve God, to serve humanity, okay? Now, STDs, physically speaking, are, in my opinion, not as hard to get rid of than a spiritual STD, okay? The succubus, incubus energies, the soul ties, these things are very challenging to get rid of once you are connected to somebody in that type of way and you want to be disconnected. Because the quickest energy release or the quickest way for somebody to connect to your energy is going to be through your lower chakras, okay? Your sexual energy is your creative energy. It's how you reproduce. This is why people try to steal it. It's a form of very potent power. And your creative energy gets squandered when you're having casual sex. Not only will you be making yourself vulnerable to succubus, incubus energies, but you're no longer able to utilize your creative life force to build the life that you want, to attract what it is that you need, because you're giving this energy to other people so that they can come up. All right? And it's connected to your self-esteem and self-worth. So these are things that you need to work on. Your sacral chakra and your heart chakra are so, so important. I honestly feel like when it comes to your spiritual journey and working on your chakras, you should work on these two first. Everybody wants to focus on their third eye because that's the fun chakra, right? You get the synchronicities, you get the intuitive hits, that's where your magic happens. But your foundation chakras, if those are out of alignment, if those are not balanced, you cannot create anything in your life. You can't manifest, you can't ground yourself. And these are so important in order for you to vibrate higher, in order for you to be in alignment spiritually, totally within your body. You have to have balance within your lower chakras, okay? Specifically your sacral chakra, because that's how you receive, right? And that's how you reproduce. So, you know what I'm also hearing too? Spirit is just dropping this into my mind to channel to you. It is okay for you to want to connect to somebody that has financial provision. I hope I'm saying that and it makes sense. There's this sprinkle movement, which I support. Okay. I love Shira 7. But, there's two sides of that coin. People think, sex shouldn't be about money and money shouldn't be about sex. But the sacral chakra governs both of those energies. So I don't see anything wrong with a woman, for example, wanting to pursue a man that is financially stable, that can support her. I know that's going to be my story, okay? I'm not going to allow a man to be in my life. I'm not going to be committed to a man unless he can be a provider for me and my son. Otherwise, I will continue to do it by myself like I've been doing. But I'm digressing. Getting back to the topic of the dangers of casual sex, the soul ties that can happen. And these are things, like I said, when you're not connected to the right person, it could throw you off of your path. They could steal your life force. And then you are not able to fulfill your destiny because that person has in a way stolen it. So be careful with your sexual energy. Be discerning with your sexual energy. All right. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.